Welcome to the Juice Serve Cold, darling. My goal here isn't to inspire you, to educate you, to motivate you, and of course, entertain you.
Some guys, the options can get in the way.
Options and then it confuses you. What do you think is so hard for men to commit?
It ain't hard for no man to commit, and we ain't afraid to commit. We just not gonna commit to anything. Yeah, women, as a conflict, you wanna hit it.
What is your opinion on men committing and why?
Because most women, their sex is good, but they're crazy.
What about you, Corey, over there? I gotta hear yours.
The requirements and expectations change, but they don't tell you what they are. All of a sudden, you're punished for not getting them.
For me, I come with everything on the table.
Okay. Wait, I gotta ask you, what's everything on the table? Because see, for women, everything on the table, not everybody coming with everything on the table. So when you say everything on the table, personality, like that attitude. You don't care if the body look good, you don't care about none of that, huh?
No.
Camera rolling.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Juice Serve Code. I'm getting ready for the show. I can't wait, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as me too, because I can't wait. Yeah, and we get ready in here, we all ready in here. The cast is ready, getting our makeup ready. Go around and see the cast a little bit. Everybody getting ready.
I'm Juice Daughter.
Hello, and who are you, ma'am?
I am Kiki.
Kiki.
About to get ready to serve.
All right, serve. That's what's up. That's what's up. What about our writer right here? She writing down the rules and guidelines
Hello,
of the show.
Chef T. Jackson here, ready to serve it up on Juice Serve Code.
That's awesome. All right. Who do we have right here?
It's your girl Maisha, ready to serve you with the Juice Code.
That's what I'm talking about. And my lady right here.
Hey, it's Sherry B, ready to serve you on the Juice Serve Code. You not ready? Get ready.
What I'm talking about.
Get ready.
Hand right on over here.
Love
Boom.
ready to serve it up.
That's what I'm talking about. And who's my friend over here?
Cat.
Cat. All right, Cat. Nice to meet you.
Birds, I have yellow, that bright yellow jacket. Scissors? Okay. You got
Well, I won't tell you that.
You want to close with anything?
It's 5:05.
It's that time.
You want to close with anything? You want to say anything else before I cut the camera?
Well, I don't know. Is there anything else I want to say? But get ready because it's going down. It's about to get real juicy up in here. Yes, so welcome back to the Juice Serve Code. We're sitting here with some men who I think are very powerful speaking men. And I brought them out here today because I wanted them to speak on a lot of things that women want to know. Women want to know a lot of things about men and, vice versa. So this is a chance to get all the answers to the questions that you guys been looking for and seeking and wondering why. Well, today you're about to know why. Today, we have LS, and I'm going to start with LS, and we're going to go around. And LS, the question here is why do men struggle with commitment, with, committing to a woman in a relationship? Why do you think that you men struggle?
Well, I guess it varies for each guy, but some guys, the options can get in the way. Options can get in the way. You can be in your way, your own way, actually, with the options, and it can kind of confuse you, and
Options, and then it confuses you.
well, because you got one that's real good at this, you got one that's good at that, one that's good at that. And, you know, we mess around and we make one woman out of like 3 of them, you know what I mean? And it works out.
And it works out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right, but you know, it's just what it is sometimes for some brothers, you know what I'm saying? Them options ain't no joke.
Okay. What do you think, King Mike?
It ain't hard for no man to commit, and we ain't afraid to commit. We just not gonna commit to anything. Now, I'm not gonna put this on women, but your grandmothers told you what men were looking for, and y'all ignored it and went out there trying to do what you thought men wanted instead of listening to us. Now, most of us look at women as a conquest or something we want to hit. And every now and then you find one that got all the qualities. Just like you said, he tried to make 3 out of 1. You might find that one with all 3, then you commit. But just jumping and trying to tie the knot with anybody, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Well, Larry, what do you think about that? What do you think about what is your opinion on men committing and why it's so difficult, do you think, for them to commit?
Because most women, their sex is good, but they're crazy. You know what I mean? And then, something that is not as uncommittable. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go through like 5 people or 10 people to find one good one.
Oh.
You know, it has to be some type of quality or something like that that makes you want to commit. Not just, it has to be personality, character,
Okay.
drive, success. Like, you got to be on the same page. You got to be working toward the same goal.
About the same things, right? Exactly, I can understand that. What about you, Corey, over there? I gotta hear yours. What do you think, Corey?
You know, my thoughts on it are, once you get into that commitment stage, depending on how long you've known the person, the requirements and expectations change, but they don't tell you what they are. All of a sudden, you're punished for not hitting them. And at the end of the day, it's not that you're afraid of commitment, you're afraid of, you know, what kind of punishment you get if you know, you don't adhere to certain things. All of a sudden, without being told what those confines are in the first place. I was afraid of commitment. We committed to a bunch of stuff. I dress every day. I don't do anything too ridiculous. Put gas in my car. Committed to that. You know what I mean? You know, it's a reciprocal relationship. I think so, at least. You know, I'm not afraid of commitment. I think it's great. You just need to know. You just need to know in advance, because things all of a sudden change.
So you guys just want to, you pretty much want to make sure that this is what you want to commit to.
Absolutely. Well, you can't go from, you know, one side of the spectrum to the other without any kind of, you know, surprises pop up all of a sudden once you kind of admit to something.
You hear this, Double G? I hope you hear this over here, Double G. Okay. What you gotta say, Double G?
Well, you know me, I'm different. You know, I've always been the type of individual that's looking for a woman that's willing to commit to this. And that's one thing that I've always had, you know, problems finding a woman. You know, a lot of women, they say commitment, but when they find someone that's about us,
Right.
us is a commitment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's just been my struggle. You know, once I'm willing to commit.
It just seems like y'all be a little difficult with the commitment. But let me hear what Mike gotta say first, and then I'm gonna get back to you, Double G. What do you guys about that, Mike?
I'm gonna apologize in advance. When the ladies come to you, they come to you in a pretty rock present. All of a sudden, layers start withering away. And what was once, you know, Susie Homemaker is now, well, I ain't cooking. I'm not trying to talk to you when you're leaving. I'm not trying to do this and I'm not trying to do that. So it isn't so much not afraid to commit. It's like, for me, I come with everything on the table.
Okay.
And
Wait,
I
I gotta ask you, what's everything on the table? Because see, for women, you know, everything on the table, you know, not everybody coming with everything on the table. So when you say everything on the table, I need to know what everything you talking about.
listen to me very close.
Give it to me real quick. Give it to me real quick.
I'm gonna fart in front of you. I'm gonna tell you when I don't want to go somewhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you when I don't want to do something. I'm gonna do everything because I like to set expectations.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you know ahead of time that I'm not about to do this.
Okay.
So it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick, Mike. Since we're right here with you, I want to ask you this. The next question is pretty much, you know, what is it that men want in a relationship? what is it that you guys want? Because, you know, we're always confused about what you want. You know, what is it y'all want? Because we don't know as women. We be trying to do everything in the world to try to please y'all, and then sometimes it seems like whatever we're doing is not working because a lot of times you guys still step out and do what you want to do. So tell me, what is it that you want in a relationship?
I want you to
Well,
be
hell no!
I want you to be you.
Well,
We
me.
make
Okay.
everything else work out in the end. If you ain't right, if you ain't the fit, I welcome you to go and find yours. Don't sell me no stuff that you can't keep doing. I've had someone tell me, okay, since now we're in a relationship, there's some things we're gonna have to change. Wait, hold up, what? Just change?
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, no.
So you feeling like once you start the relationship the way it is, you want to keep it the same. Stop trying to change stuff. We always try to
Please.
change stuff as women, is what you're saying.
Please, don't.
Okay, I got you.
Don't
I
do
got
it.
you. I got you.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of
That's
change.
mine.
Because you always learn something. They say every day you learn something new. So positive change. I'm always with positive change. But I'm trying to change me negative, negatively to mold me into that person you used to be with. You feel me? And that's what it is a lot of times, when we meet, all our cards on the table and it's like, hey, this is who I am and this is who you are. Why are you trying to mold me into the person that you just left or that just left you? Real
So
talk.
that's what you think. So that's how you feel. You think that it's pretty much women are trying to mold the men into the men that they left, or just
Yeah, because honestly, if it's not the dad, you know what I'm saying, and that's a good role model. I mean, and a lot of times it's a positive role model. Sometimes women find a man that need a woman to mold their ass. Just keeping it real. Some brothers out there that ain't handling their business, and I'm not gonna speak on that, but we do know there's brothers out there that handle their business.
Right.
But if you a positive brother, like a lot of these, individuals on these on the panel that's doing things, having things, then let's make this happen. Let's like we spoke on the commitment. Okay, what are you willing to commit to? Are you willing to commit to us? Are you willing to commit to the single?
Y'all heard it for yourself, ladies. I want to go to you on that question, King Mike. What is it that you think that men want in a relationship?
You change the question up on me, huh?
Yeah, that's the question.
Well, we want loyalty, and we want it to be listened to. I don't understand how a woman can't figure out what a man wants when you just ask him and he'll tell you. But for some reason, they think that there's some alternate man, like our opinions don't count, you waiting on somebody else.
Hold on, stop right there. I just want to say one thing. You guys, you come, it's one thing and then you guys do something else. You would say what you want, but you do something.
I love you, and I want you to lose a little weight, 2 different lives. You feel me? We might say something else, and I'll call you in the morning. That's different. You don't confuse that with take the weave out your head. We don't like this little ass eyelashes. When we tell you like I like pork chops, collard greens, and all that, he tell you the truth. But when he tell you, oh, you look nice in that dress, that's the lie you gotta believe. There's a difference between that and what a man wants. Needs and wants 2 different things.
Okay.
So I don't get it how women can say they don't understand men. You should understand men. We want loyalty, and as far as the submission, we're not looking for a slave. We're looking for somebody who's going to follow our lead. But before we get to that argument, a man has to be smart enough to know what he does not know.
Again, you say we're not looking for a slave, but hold on, let me say this. Because when we meet you, first of all, I try to tell the women anyway. When we meet you, we're trying to wash your clothes, we're trying to cook your food, we're trying to do all these things to show that we're the woman for you.
Right.
Okay, hold on, King, hold on. And then we do all these things to try to show you we're the one. However, you guys get women that do all this to swing from the chandelier and be
Hold
the
on,
baddest.
let me stop you.
When it comes to the baddest bitch, you'll be the baddest.
Let me stop you.
And still, you guys do what you want when you're ready.
Wrong. Okay, here's the thing. You got to let in the beginning it takes what you want. Like me, I'll automatically come to your house. If I see that you got roaches, I'm not gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna put some roach motels in the house, let you know that I took the pets outside. But I'm not gonna embarrass you.
Okay.
If I see you got a leak understand, I'll fix that for you without you having to be asked. Everybody don't have them kind of skills. But I do, and I'm old enough to understand that you don't go in nobody's house and just lay just lay up. Excuse my friend. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you need to tell your man up front, this is what you expect in a man. Either you can handle it or you can't.
Corey.
Yes, ma'am.
Before sex, after sex, first date, second date. See, that's the thing. You say communicate. When do you communicate? When do you get the opportunity to communicate? So a lot of time passes. So my question, I raised a girl. I'm raising. I got 2 daughters, man. So I speak from both sides of the fence. I don't want no nigga out there mistreating my girl because your ass gonna have to fucking deal with me straight up. At the same time, I need her to respect the fact that if you meet a real king, you need to play a role. And as far as because God made king and queen or man and woman, He made man to lead. That's just my perspective on it. He made man to lead. Right. But if the man, because I heard this, you know, in the scripture, if a man is then it's okay for that woman to divorce. And it was one of those divorce segments, you know, biblical divorce segments. So I'm just saying, okay, the man has to have his shit together if you want a woman to, you know, be on your team.
And let me say one more thing. A man got to be smart enough to know that he don't know. So if my woman has expertise in this field, I'll be stupid to try to overtalk her because I am the man. I have to have enough guts, enough smarts to be quiet and let her take the lead.
All right. Let's hear what LS got to say over there. He got something he wants to say. He got something to say. What is going on?
Now, folks, simple words for you.
Yes.
Understanding, communication, affection completes the connection.
Say it again. Say it again.
Understanding, communication, and affection completes the connection. That covers all of that. You know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be open on both sides.
Your opinions always kind of stand a little different from things, so let me hear yours. I'm just curious to hear this.
I just ask for what I want. You know, I mean, if I'm engaging in a relationship, I ask the person exactly, I tell them exactly what I want out of them. And if they can't complete that, then we don't have a relationship. I mean, it's just simple as that. I mean, and then I communicate, I tell them my do's, my don'ts.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. You tell me do's and don'ts?
Yeah, I tell them my do's and my don'ts, what I expect and what I'm not gonna accept.
Okay.
And then if they can't agree to that, then we don't have a relationship. And then,
so where's the compromise?
no, I compromise, like if we're in a relationship, I'm gonna agree to whatever you
You're
tell
not
me.
gonna be able to get everything you want though. See, we all can't get what we want in a relationship.
Well, I'm simple. Only thing I require is good sex, company, and a good time. I turn it on.
So quick question, so if she's really doing all these things for you like that, and she's cooking, she's washing, she's doing all these things, you telling me this is a woman that you can commit yourself to and be dedicated to and not cheat on her and, you know, you can do that? If that's all she has to be?
Yeah, see, the thing is, a woman can't leave a man with a loaded gun. So if every time his balls are empty, he can't go out and want to mess with nothing anyway because it ain't gonna work. You cannot send a man out into the house with a loaded gun because if he might want to shoot something.
You know what? I be thinking whether you send him with a loaded gun or not, he gonna get it loaded and then he shoot it. All right, but this is just a man's point of view.
So I gotta give a shout out to the woman that made sure I never left the house with a loaded gun. You know what I'm saying? She's like, hold up, where you going after her? Hold up. Let me get dressed.
It's a little contradicting for me. Now, I'm just gonna say it's a little contradicting because y'all say one thing, but it's y'all do something else. All the time. You say, oh, I'll stay home and she cooking, she clean, she do this. But then, yeah, like I said, just take a pretty tail and walk by, y'all be ready to jump on it before you know it. You know, and it's like, you know, and that's all it takes.
Keep
So,
his tire on the flat, he can't drive the car.
There you go.
Keep his tire on the flat, he can't
well,
drive.
wait, hold on.
That's a metaphor.
What's the, okay, hold on. Okay, this is the question now.
Yeah.
How do you keep him on the flat?
Hey, like my man said, don't
There
let
ain't no
him go out the
such thing
house.
as a true flat,
Don't
okay?
let,
Let's be honest, right?
hey, don't let that man go down with a loaded gun, you know what I'm saying? Keep his tire on the flat, he can't drive the car, that's a metaphor. Think about that.
You gotta do.
Y'all got me shaking in my seat.
And keep the stomach full. How about
Y'all got me
that?
shaking in my seat.
You gotta do like Monica Lewinsky did to Clinton. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do our
We didn't have no business.
All right.
Monica Lewinsky was like, hey, you know, real talk.
Okay, let me hear from Mike. I want to hear from Mike. Mike, tell me, what is it that you think, you know, what is it that a man needs from a woman? That was the last question.
My brother's got it right on. I don't think that women, I think, tend to overthink men a lot because we are very simple. Not only that, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we ain't wrapped too tight either. You take care of the basic essentials, and I swear you will have everything within our power that you will ever want. Everything in our power.
I know
Because
y'all out there asking, where did she find these men? I know you asking that, ladies.
because a man, if there's one thing, I remember one time in a relationship I was dating a girl, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she was not a keeper. But there was one thing that she used to do that would drive me nuts. She would make me a sack lunch. Just a sandwich and a small little juice box.
Have a cheese
And
sandwich.
here's the thing that kept me going back. Okay? There was a little note in there, a little post-it that said, have a great day, you're a wonderful man. I tell you what, I never left that girl without being true. If I left that house and she was away, it was a misunderstanding. I made sure she had everything she needed.
Okay, so you know, I just want to ask you guys because, you know, for me, it's astonishing how men these days want to be treated like women.
What?
What?
Oh.
If you're a man and you ain't
What do you mean, what? Yes. Well, let me explain myself.
Yeah, please.
I'm only saying this because I'm saying, you know, in a minute you guys are gonna want us to buy you flowers because it's a lot of men out here. Let me explain it to you. Let me explain. Can you give me a minute? So
Let her explain, y'all. I gotta hear this. Go ahead.
well,
A sack of weed with flowers?
pretty soon, I mean, I'm just saying. But the thing is this. A lot of men these days seem to want, you know, they say, oh, you know, the women live and the white women trying to be like men and equal and all these things. So they're saying we want to be treated equal too, right? Ain't that what y'all been screaming lately? Y'all been saying something. Y'all been saying y'all want
You got a panel of men who were born male.
Thank you. Not like that, but
Well-
yeah. I mean, real men. No offense.
Let me tell her.
Flowers. I'm like,
No, I'm just saying you guys want to be treated. Okay, what about when we, you know, want to be treated to eat? First dates, y'all be looking for the woman to pay. Okay, some men. I'm not saying
thank
all.
you. Put the
Some
sun
men.
in there.
But why is
I'm like,
it then, you know, why is these, what about these men that are out there that's doing this? Like, I want the opinion from that. You know, what do you, men that are saying you feel like you are the man, what is it then that you want to say, you know, to us women, to let us know, you know, because that's how we think. This is what we think. We think you guys are wanting to be treated like us because you guys are demanding certain things from us women that is like women's stuff, kind of. You know, pay for the food. Well, you can pay for it this time. I'll pay for, you know, like be a man and do. I think a woman that's a real woman gonna step into the plate and she gonna say, baby, I got this. Anyway, if she's a real woman. But I'm saying be a man and let her choose, you know, to say when she wants to pay or when she wants to do something. You know, I used to be in a relationship where I used to hire them, we in a restaurant, and I slide them under the table because I don't want nobody to see I'm giving him the money to pay for the food. I'm just saying.
speak on a little bit of that.
Please
All right,
do.
now, check this out. A real man, real alpha man, like my man was saying, let me start there. The little things count with a real man. You know what I'm saying? The little things, like you said, the note, the little gestures, you know what I'm saying, the motivation, the support, you know what I'm saying, on what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's key. All right, now as far as that paying for the meal and all that, nah. If we can't afford to pay for the meal, a real man, what are you gonna do? He gonna cook you something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's cheap. And it's cheap. Come on, man. It's cheap. He gonna invite you out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna blacken that steak with that broccoli. I don't care if it's breakfast, whatever it is, he gonna make you something, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because that thought is bigger than a $250 meal over at Master or wherever the hell you gonna eat at. Now, we didn't get to that point, you know what I'm saying? Now, ain't nothing wrong with that because every real one still wanna have a good time and enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Now, when a woman, she sees these things, she should take it upon herself, especially if she about her business, that baby, I got this time. You know what I'm saying? I got it. And I'm gonna take her aside. So, but start in a real man, the little things is what start that counts. You know what I'm saying? We take that man and we run with that. They're like, you know what? This woman got me. This woman is in tune to me. You know what I'm saying? And that matters.
Hold that thought right there real quick. Because I'm curious, because I want to hear what everybody thinks about Kevin. Larry.
If you ask me to go get something to eat, you paying. If I ask you, then I pay.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, really? Okay, what if she said, well, baby, I'm hungry? You said, I'm hungry too.
No, I mean, if we make a mutual agreement and all that, and you say, hey, well, I'm hungry, I can eat too, I'm paying. But if you call me up and you say, hey, you want to go out to eat? I'll be like, sure.
So women need to be careful, like call me and say, could you take me?
Yeah, thank you.
And then this way you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, y'all hear that, ladies?
Clarity.
Next time you call them, you have clarity. You don't call them and say you want to eat something, or you hungry and all these things. No, you say, can you take me to go eat? You have to be real clear. And see what he just said? Okay.
That's a good request though, right? I agree with that, right? Whoever asks is the one paying.
What you say, Corey?
Whoever asks is the one paying usually, right? If I ask somebody to pay, somebody comes to me and say, hey, can I go to dinner with you? I assume they're buying, it's not that I can, I just gotta assume, they're buying.
Right. I guess that would be kind of a good thing, because what if the man didn't have the money and then here you go talking about let's go eat, and then he doesn't have the money to pay for it, he would probably feel a certain kind of way, and he can't come out and just be like, well, I ain't got the money to eat. Well, okay.
What if you didn't want to spend the money at that point? Like, what if that wasn't in your budget at the
Right,
time?
okay, and that's understandable.
Nobody just wakes
Well,
up.
then that's when you communicate. That's when the communication comes. Because you can be like, baby, you know what, I want to take you to eat, but guess what? I ain't got it right now. You know, be 100.
No, I got it, but I don't.
But you got some guys that don't want to be 100. They got some guys that will take you there. They got some guys that will take you there and have you go all the way there and sit there, and when the bill comes, either they'll go to the bathroom real quick, so they gotta use it, or I'm just saying, it's out there.
Leave no room for
It's
something.
out there. I'm just saying, I've dated all kind of men. I'm just telling you what I can only speak for myself. And some for, women too, or some things. But again, you got men out here that will play the role like they left their wallet, they did some, say something crazy, whatever they did, I want to ask this one question real quick, and I'm gonna just run around real fast. What is it that would make you leave a woman, not want to be with her anymore? Real quick, run it down to me, LS, real fast. Give me a hot 10 seconds.
Showing me their representatives, then not long after that, I see it wasn't really fake. You know what I'm saying? I need that real from the start. That's what I'm gonna get to.
All right, real quick.
Lies, excessive weight gain, and body odor.
Lies, excessive weight gain, and body odor.
Hygiene.
Hygiene, everything. That's a big thing. Okay. Well, what about you, Mike, real quick? What do you think, real quick? What will make you leave? Not want to be in anymore?
Mine is incompatibility. If we not meshing, then I'm not trying to go through the rigmarole.
All right, Corey?
Incompatibility and lack of trust is that, right? Like if you want to have a future, you got to have a foundation for it. And if you have a foundation with the base things, top 4 things like he said,
That make you
incompatibility, body odor, all that kind of stuff, like that all counts.
All right. Answer that real quick for me before we go. Larry, what do you think? What will make you leave a woman?
Uncleanliness and personality disparities. Like if you got a bad personality, I don't want to.
Bad personality, you don't like that attitude. You don't care if the body look good, you don't care about none of that, huh?
No.
Okay.